Some things in life are unavoidable. Birth, change, share. The one who you like won't like you back, but the one who you don't like will. Never understood that one. No matter what you do, you're gonna die, just like everybody else. On the upside, at any given moment throughout the day, you can find an episode of Law & Order on television. And Estée Lauder will launch another Bronze Goddess collection. Hey guys, so every year Estée Lauder launches a summer-inspired makeup and fragrance collection that they call Bronze Goddess. There's a new twist on the theme each year though, it's not always the same. This year's collection is called Bronze Goddess Soleil, which is simply the French word for sun. Estée Lauder says that this collection was inspired by the hues and atmosphere of the luxurious resorts on the Riviera. This is a direct quote. Now, I have most of the collection here. I'm going to be doing a review video for you today. Before I get started, I want to say a couple quick things to you though. Not the least of which is that I'm going to be giving away a product from this collection. One of my favorite products from this collection. I went out and bought it new myself, so keep watching for the details on that. I also need to tell you that Estée Lauder did send me a couple of these products for free for review. Out of this collection, they sent me the Island Oasis eyeshadow palette and the Duo ShadowStick in gold bronze. While this doesn't influence my opinion of the collection at all, I do need to let you know that they sent it to me. But enough of that, let's get started. I'm going to start with the new and limited edition products. So, starting with the Island Oasis eyeshadow palette. Now, some of you may look at this and go, well, that kind of looks familiar, and I did too, because it looks a lot like the 2009 Sand and Sea palette. I think it was 2009 that came out. They're not the same though, they are different. Once I opened this guy up and started playing with it, it quickly became one of my favorite things of the month. I am in love with this palette. Let's start with the colors that you get. Starting from left to right, you have first a blackened olive with a little bit of a shimmer to it, a sparkling, very yellow gold. This one is a satin finish is what I would call it, and it's a very, very, very Mediterranean blue. Then you have a very sparkling rose copper, a frosty deep red based copper, and then this color, which is sort of a silvery taupe color. It's the more glittery of all the shadows, so it's a little bit gritty. Not as bad as something like Forgery by MAC, because that's silver that flies everywhere, but it's not as soft as the others. The texture of the other 5 of these is really, really, really nice. I really liked it. Especially these 4 right in the middle just have really nice texture, really good color payoff. I really like them. Now, once I got this, I opened it up and I really dove right into it and wanted to see how many different looks that I could make. And you'll see some of those right now. Suffice it to say, I was able to come up with a fairly wide range of looks. Not all of them were summery. Now, if I can just make a quick personal recommendation. If you have blue eyes, just go and look at this. This is one of the best all-in-one eyeshadow palettes that I have seen for blue eyes. It's not a lot of neutrals, but if you want to really make your blue eyes pop and stand out, this is a great palette for it. And the reason why is not only do you have this really cool blue shade that's going to flatter your eye color, but you also have 3 complementary colors to blue right in here. And quick color theory lesson, orange is complementary or opposite on the color wheel to blue. So when you pair opposites together, they really bounce off of each other and give you a lot of contrast. So if you have blue eyes, orangey, coppery, goldy shades are really going to help your color pop. Great palette, I love it. Go take a peek at this and see what you think. Next up is the ShadowStick Duos in gold bronze and pink teal. Now, I love pencils. Anybody who knows me knows that I love pencils, and these are no exception. Very, very soft, really easy to blend, multi-purpose, double-sided jumbo pencils, so I'm kind of all over them. You can use these as an eyeliner, you can use them as an eyeshadow, you can use them as an eyeshadow base, you can use them as a lip color. My buddy Jonathan, who, if you want to check out his channel, check it out right here, said that he used this pink one as a lip color and then threw a gloss on top of it and it looked nice. I tried it, and what do you know, he was right. This is kind of a double wear formula, keep that in mind. So if you're familiar with Estée Lauder's double wear stuff, the texture is incredibly soft and creamy, but the playtime is minimal. So once you get it on there, really do what it is that you need to do with it, because once these set, they are set and they're not going anywhere. Now, also launching with this collection is a new Pure Color lip gloss in Sunburst. Pure Color glosses come in shine, shimmer, and sparkle finishes, and this one has a sparkle finish. Now, I've mentioned this before when talking about Estée Lauder lip glosses. If you like a lip gloss that's not sticky at all, that has a lot of shine to it, and that's really comfortable to wear on the lips, then these are for you to check out. If you like something that's more like a MAC lip gloss with a lot of tack to it and a lot more color payoff, then I would skip these. They're not for you. But these are actually quite hydrating. I have, in a pinch, actually used these lip glosses as a lip balm, and they actually worked. And I have dry lips, so these are quite hydrating. You can see what this color looks like here. It's a very tangerine, pale coral sort of a color with a gold micro glitter in it. It has a milky kind of a texture to it, so it may sink into lip lines. It's going to be better looking over a lipstick, and in fact the lipstick that they're launching with this collection would look really nice with this. Next on the list is the Bronze Goddess Sea Star Bronzing Blush. Now, when I got this, I thought, oh, it's cute, it's got a little sea star on it, and I'll throw it in my kit because it looks like it's a nice peachy color. And then I got it, and I tried it on, and I went, screw my kit, I'm keeping this for myself. This is really, really pretty, and I think the idea here is that you can use this as a bronzer and this as a blush, but this color is so pale and so sort of orangey. It reminds me a lot of Melba blush by MAC. I can't see really using it as a bronzer, but it's a nice orangey blush. This is a very pretty coral blush. You can use them separately, there's enough of the color, but when you use them together, and I don't have anything on my cheek, so I'm going to put it on for you. When you use them together, you get this really pretty corally peach color. I think this is really pretty. Now, I've been so in love with this that I actually went back to Macy's. I bought a second one myself, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway on this. So, if you want a chance to win this, I'm going to open this up and actually show you what it looks like, because when you buy it, it has an overspray on the Sea Star. See what that looks like? It's very, very, very pretty. This does come off right away, like after the first use, but it's a really gorgeous color. If you want a chance to win this, this is open to anyone worldwide, doesn't matter where you are, I will ship it wherever you are. All you have to do is leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know after you watch this video, out of all the products in the collection, which one you're most interested in and why. Limit one entry per person and just be in accordance with your own country's or region's laws regarding sweepstakes and giveaways. But I have one of these to give away to one viewer. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the collection, what the product is you most want to try. I love this guy though, really recommend checking it out. Now, last in the new and limited edition pile is a Pure Color nail lacquer in shimmering bronze. I didn't buy it, but I swatched it on a little business card here. I know this is kind of goofy, but I wanted you to see what it looks like if you can. It's a very shimmery bronze color. I'm not one for nail polish, so I didn't bother picking it up. But it's new, it's limited edition, so if you want to check it out, if you want to get it, make sure you swing by a counter and get it soon. Now, there's one product that's coming out this year that's limited edition, but it's not new. This has come out before, and this is the Estée Lauder Luminous Liquid Bronzer. I really like this. I'm a fan of liquid bronzers, though. The reason that I like liquid bronzers, well, one, being a guy, if you want to look natural and don't want to look like you have a lot of makeup on, a liquid bronzer is a great way to go because you still see the shine from your skin under it. Therefore, it doesn't look like you're putting a lot of powder on your face. It looks a lot more natural. The other reason that I really like this is because there's a lot of color in this little thing, so you don't need that much. You can mix it with foundation, you can mix it with moisturizer since it's a liquid. It's very easy to blend. If you have a deeper complexion, you can actually use this as a glowing kind of foundation. It has minimal coverage, but if it's in your shade, absolutely use it. I know people that do. You can also use this as a luminizer or a highlighter if you have very dark skin. This is how I apply it though, because I'm kind of doing it for you. I take a little bit on my hand if I'm doing it on myself, and I use a small fluffy brush. This is a MAC 109, and I kind of just sort of dab it in and pack the color in the bristles. It's very dry, but there is product in there. And then I kind of tap it onto the skin and buff it in just like I would with a bronzer. I'm trying to put it on a little bit heavy so I know that you can actually see it. You can kind of see what that looks like. So, it is not new, but it is limited edition if you want to check it out. If you're interested in trying a liquid bronzer, I really recommend it. It is also, by the way, completely, absolutely, entirely unscented. It has a little bit of a makeup smell to it, but once you put it on your skin, it goes away. This has no fragrance in it. It's one of the things that I really like about it. It makes it a really versatile product to use. Now, I'm going to do a quick overview of some of the permanent products that are coming out with this collection. There are two pure color glosses that are sort of being launched with the collection. These are permanent, they're available year-round, so you don't need to rush out and get them. They are Blazing Coral and Plum Divine. Now again, Estée Lauder pure color glosses come in different finishes. Blazing Coral is a sparkle, Plum Divine is a shimmer. Same review applies if you like a lot of shine, if you don't like really sticky glosses, if you want something hydrating, check these out. The plum one is more pigmented than this one. This is sort of just an orangey sparkle. This actually does have a bit of color to it. It's a really nice color. They're also promoting their Bronze Goddess bronzers that are also available year-round. This is the Duo in Amber Bronze Medium. This bronzer in particular looks like this. It's not one that I use on myself, but it is nice. One of the reasons that I have this one over the other two that are offered is because this one has two shades in it, which makes it a little more versatile. It's also the most red-toned one out of all of the bronzers. Now, quick fun side note before I put this away. Some of you may think that this looks familiar. If you are familiar with Estée Lauder products, you might have thought that the mineralized skin finish from MAC that came out with Wonder Woman looked familiar. And that is because they are the exact same compacts, and I mean identical. These are the same mold, they're just different colors. I found it really interesting when this came out because one of the things that people complained about this was that it didn't have a mirror. I complained about it too. Why would you have this really cool, huge compact and have no mirror in it? One of the differences between these two is that Estée Lauder's compacts have mirrors in them. So there was obviously the ability to, they just didn't. But I love these compacts. I love the Estée Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzers because the compacts are very, very large. The mirror's a great size, it's huge. So these are wonderful, even if just for a compact, I really like these. Now again, going back to the business card, there is a lipstick that is being launched with this collection that is available year-round. It's called Tiramisu. It is a pure color crystal. The crystals are different than the regular pure color lipsticks. They're very sheer and they have a lot of shimmer to them. I think that's it. Is that it? I think that's it. That felt like it was quicker than I thought. I'm sure the video is going to be horrendously long. Thanks for watching. I hope it was enjoyable. I was trying to not make the video long, so I was trying to kind of plow through it as fast as I could. And again, to enter to win the Sea Star Bronzing Blush, which is my absolute favorite product from the collection, just leave me a comment. Let me know out of all these products which one you're most interested in checking out, which one you might go take a look at and try. I will see you soon. Take care and drive safe.